All right, we're back. Or should I say Greenveil's back?
Yeah.
We're ready to start session 3. After the events from last week's session, recovery of Thurak from sickness early on in the session, the traveling through underground tunnels, and the subsequent meeting with a sphinx and a curious trinket box, as well as a meeting with a worm, an ice worm that seemed to have been helping himself to all of the fish from the fisheries in Sandpoint. Got worked out. Those who didn't read the text of it, it had gotten worked out without any conflict. That Hertz was able to communicate using the Draconic language. That's right, isn't it? Draconic?
Yep, Draconic.
To communicate with this worm in its native tongue, Hertz' native tongue as well. And they came to an agreement, and Hertz was given 100 gold pieces by the worm to supplement any losses. You're not sure that it will cover the losses, or if it's too much for the losses, or what have you, but it was a pretty easily avoided conflict. Hey, here's some gold, sorry. And that was kind of, a bit more words than that, but that's what happened. So, last going off, the group was headed back towards Sandpoint in the direction they came through the tunnels. And that is where we will pick up. You're traveling through, you're kind of, you're in these ice tunnels, and you're headed down back towards Sandpoint. As you continue on farther out, you notice that the ice isn't really letting up, though. It seems to be spreading further down the tunnel, and there's really no end of it in sight as you start traveling back the way you came.
We'll have to be careful with our footing then.
So is the sorry, go ahead.
I'm just going to use a bit of chalk what's in my inventory and draw an arrow to say this is the way we're heading. Make sure we aren't going off track anywhere.
Okay, so just kind of more as like a navigational thing to make sure that you don't...
Yeah, like a trail of breadcrumbs, kind of.
Right, perfect.
So we don't get twist-turned around.
Yeah, Hertz pulls some chalk out of his bag and starts drawing on the walls and tells the group that he's leaving trail, just in case.
Good idea.
Right, so as the group continues down the hallway, the cold doesn't seem to be letting up. Everybody's starting to get a little bit of a chill. You're definitely going back the same way you came from. Only one way from where you came. This was back. It's all ice now. I mean, at least you're sure. You're sure. Can I get a perception check from everybody? And we'll see if everybody is locked in.
Someone's locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hertz is locked in. Hertz is using the chalk, right? Anything else that Hertz is kind of doing to...
Well, because I've still got my my navigation spell going, so I know where north is. So I'm thinking, well, if I know north's there, I should be heading south. like away from where I know the direction.
Good logic.
And that's kind of the tone of what's happening here. That whole good logic comment that you just made, or that Thurak made, is kind of what's happening here, right? It's like, yes, we're following this guy. Thurak and Rosa are just like, we're with this guy. He knows.
They're busy
Follow
looking
the
for
leader.
moles.
Yeah, it's clear that all of their navigational information relies on at this point. If Hertz were to disappear, you two would be lost.
But we have that ring.
You do have that
Yes.
ring, but don't you have to mark the sigil somewhere?
Yeah,
Probably.
and the ring's around my neck. So if I was to disappear, the ring would probably
Oh no, yeah.
Okay, let's not put stuff into the universe there.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
we
shut up
that's
now.
what we call putting all of your eggs in one basket.
It's one kobold.
That's right. One kobold egg.
Oh God.
Yeah, so you make your way back, and it takes a while. You're traveling for quite a while. Start to see some stuff. And then as you continue traveling, you hear something coming from down the hallway. It sounds like crunchy snow or ice or frost that might be gathering on the floor being stepped on. It's like hurried footsteps. They're uneven, kind of stopping. They're sporadic, you know. And then a dark figure appears from out of the dark. Lantern shuttered, bit of a torn cloak, damp with sweat. Friend here emerges from the darkness. As soon as he sees you, he stiffens up. One hand moving towards his belt, and then he stops, slowly kind of raises up the lantern, just enough for the light to start to spill onto your faces. He says, easy there. I'm already having a bad night. You see a heavy pack hanging from his shoulder. Like the straps of the pack are like biting deep into the skin, so they're rather hefty looking. Second bundle tied across his chest, wrapped up in oilcloth and basically with poorly tied knots in it. Looks like this fella's kind of in a hurry. You can hear stuff shifting inside of these things as he breathes, kind of a breath for stopping, catching breath.
Hello, friend.
And you say? Don't recognize any of these faces? What brings you down here?
Sandpoint brings us down here.
The Sandpoint is up there. And points up above.
That's why we're trying to head that way.
Yeah.
Ah, well. Guess it'd be best to travel down here anyway. The snow is so thick up top you can barely walk through it.
Is there a storm?
What? How long have you been down here?
How long have we been down here? Like 2
At
days? A
least
day?
2 days or something.
Couple
yeah.
days?
Yeah, a couple days.
Yeah. We think a couple days.
Oh, yes. Started late, about 36 hours ago or so. In the evening, just started snowing everywhere. Crazy snow. Can't even get my wings out to get off the ground.
Are we gonna have a hard time getting out of here because of that?
I mean, you can always go back to Sandpoint. That's where I'm coming from.
Why are you
Which
leaving?
entrance did you come from Sandpoint from?
I'd rather not say.
That was to Hertz, asking, what did you say? Which entrance from Sandpoint?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's kind of like, he kind of looks at you and gives you an eye, like a look, a gaze of just low trust, basically, kind of like doesn't quite suspicion glazed over the bird's face. Sorry, what's the Tengus?
Tengu, yeah.
Tengus. It's this
Yeah,
Tengu.
definitely not the other thing, which is legally.
Yeah, I can't say it here. They'll be after me. The wizards from down near the water will come after me.
Them on the coast.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it out loud to him, but I feel like he's suspicious as well.
Be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I'd rather not get in a fight if we don't have to, though.
We maybe won't question him too much.
Yeah.
He kind of glances back the way from he came down. He said,
Watch it, it's getting icy. It's never seen these tunnels so filled and so cold.
as he talks and says cold, a large plume of like the air breath, you can see it, you can all see your breath, and the large plume of his breath kind of comes, the warm air leaving his lungs.
So,
Thank you for the warning.
you're not down here to trade anything?
It kind of gives you an
What?
eye.
You're not,
We
And
trade?
he
Is
throws
that what
up,
he said?
yeah, he throws up his little wings and does air quotes. It's like,
you're not down here to take stuff down to Sandpoint to trade? Doesn't look like you got very much stuff on you.
No, I don't think we're trading anything.
can I get a perception check from everybody, please? Hertz doesn't kind of get the subtle hint, but Rosa and Thurak both kind of figure out that he's talking about, he thinks you guys are smugglers.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
You got anything? So you don't got nothing to trade? You're not taking anything into town?
No, that's not the kind of business that we do.
We don't have anything on us, sorry.
That's too bad. I'd love to offload some of this stuff. It's heavy.
What do you have?
So you are looking to trade? You want to see what I got?
Oh,
Doesn't hurt to look.
yeah.
All right, well, yeah, the buyers didn't show up and the partners scattered. Someone panicked. I don't know what happened, but there you go if you're interested.
And he throws out this wrapped up oilcloth. He unties it from his chest and opens it up like an on-the-spot bazaar.
Don't think about doing anything slick either. There ain't no place for you to go down here. Don't get any funny ideas.
No bad intentions.
And then he loosens up the strap on his pack and opens it just enough for you to see metal, glass, some arcane etchings. Can I get a perception check again, please? Another perception. Rosie, you recognize that this is not junk. Not common, at least some of it. You see some things that catch your eye that don't seem to be stuff that you've recognized from seeing in the stores that you were in when you were buying, like medicinal supplies and stuff like that.
It's like, I can't carry it all back. Don't want to. I sell clean. No curses, no screaming surprises.
And kind of waits for a second after he pulls out some of the stuff, and he says,
one piece in particular.
and his voice goes really low, and he starts to whisper and kind of looks around.
Cost me more than coin to get. I'd rather not take it topside.
And he waits to see, and he kind of waits with his hand on his belt to see if you reach for gold or steel, basically. So do you reach for your gold pouches, or do you reach for your weapon? And he's kind of sitting there expecting a fight, but clearly willing to
Not
sell.
looking to fight. We're not looking to fight, I
I
believe.
reach the chalk and continue drawing arrows on the wall.
We're not gonna.
Alright,
I don't want to
and-
reach for anything gold or, like, I don't. I'm just interested in what he has.
Oh,
What he has to say.
Yeah. See if
Yeah.
we. I don't even know if we need anything, but you never know.
Mm-hmm.
everybody see that?
Yes.
No.
You didn't get a pop-up?
Yes. I just
Yeah.
did. Yes.
Shady
So this-
smuggler merchant.
This blanket opens up, and he opens up the pack and kind of flashes some stuff.
Anything that gets your attention?
Has some very interesting sounding stuff.
Can't get any more information on them when you click on the blue. It's just like. Literally just it is
Yeah,
what it
you
is.
don't
No
know
more of a
exactly
write-up?
what any of this is. If you'd like to kind of try and figure out if you can identify anything, that'll be a roll per item, and it'll probably be
Okay.
different depending on what it is that you're trying to get.
I'm interested in the potions.
Your potions. Okay, just give me a second. I'll take a medicine check for that. You're not quite sure. It's just you just see little red potions of two varied sizes. One very small, and one slightly larger, but still small. There's also a few glowing orange potions that you see that are kind of poking out.
Can I do a check on those ones?
That was for all the potions.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to buy anything that I don't know what it is, so.
And I can't afford anything, so.
And Luke says, you know what any of this stuff is?
Nope.
Oh, God, I didn't want to carry this back.
Warm stuff.
What?
Warm stuff.
Warm stuff? What about you, the artist?
He kind of yells over to you. Hertz.
He says, what about your artist friend over there?
He doesn't talk much.
No, thank you. Me good.
You good? You sure?
I'm sure.
Very good. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna take me forever to take back with me. Don't want a deal? I'll cut you a good deal if you take it off my hands right now.
Well, we don't really know what all of them are. Could you explain some of them to us, and then maybe we might be interested?
That one's a drill. We got some pins here, some nice pins. Fancy. Little brooch. Oh, look at that rune there. That rune looks great, huh? Clearly very well crafted. No? Nothing?
What about the potions?
The potions, yes. I've been told they're delicious. It tastes very good. Not the orange ones. The orange ones don't taste good, though. I've never tasted them personally.
You know what they do?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I was asked to bring this here by someone. None of this really belongs to me. The boss is probably gonna be mad if I bring it back.
Well, no, I don't think I can help you on that one.
If I had more money,
Check here.
Yeah, I suppose. You don't look like the wealthy types.
We definitely are
fortunately,
not.
no. Yeah.
Fair enough. It's gonna be a
We're
long
on
Maybe if
a
we-
night.
job, so.
If we run into you later in life, maybe we'll have money to buy.
I'm going to point north up the corridor and say, puzzle friend on beach. He has books. What might like runes.
Ooh.
If you're heading outside, I'm probably just gonna camp out here until the weather lets up and head up the stairs onto the beach and make my way out.
Beware of beach. Messy underfoot.
Don't dig.
Good enough.
And packs up.
Safe travels.
And you.
Well, we made a new friend at least.
Definitely
Yeah.
didn't make an enemy, so that's
Yeah.
good.
So yeah, as you make your way down this tunnel, it's clear that, after another few hours of traveling, probably 4 hours, it's clear that this isn't letting up. When you pass by the door that he was telling you the steps that were going up to the beach, where he said he was going to camp out until the weather lets up, you could hear, even from down all the way down the stairs, you could hear the wind outside. Just screaming, basically. It's so windy. You haven't been out there, so you have no idea how bad it actually is. But it's pretty obvious at this point that it must be pretty bad, because there's frost in this hallway. That being said, this is about where you meet up with this merchant. Is roughly at the steps. So he's like, I'm just gonna stay here and camp until this lets up. Are you going back through the tunnel, I assume, instead of going out? Or
Yeah.
you like to go out?
Yeah.
We're not dressed appropriately for that.
Well, no, and I feel like as someone who lives in nature, would I maybe have a bit of an idea of just how bad it is and not recommend going out there?
I'll take a nature check for that, please. Yeah, though you can basically the whistle of the wind from outside of this, it almost speaks to you
Yeah.
in a way that is like it's conveying the aggression and the power, kind of the overwhelming presence of snow, ice, and everything that comes along. Cold weather. The ice continues down the hallway and up the stairs, kind of out as well.
Yeah, I'm
So we
gonna
should
just tell
go
them that I
south.
definitely think it's nasty out there, so we should
Yeah.
definitely go the cave. It's probably our safest bet right now.
Right, just get
Sounds good.
here. You're traveling. You're starting to notice that parts of your bodies are starting to get a little bit numb. Not really able to kind of get rid of this chill that overwhelms you.
Can we make a fire?
Yeah, you can stop somewhere and try to make a fire. Yeah.
Try to warm up a bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So, plan.
Maybe just
Like,
get
maybe
the
we
chill
should.
off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because
And
you
then
wouldn't want to try
continue.
and burn a fire down in this kind of underground, it's closed off, fairly closed off underground cavern. Who
Right.
knows,
Just a little bit so like we don't freeze. Just
Yeah.
unthaw a little bit and then go on our way again.
All right, so the hands are numb, and you're finding it hard to use your tools. So you're going to be trying to put together a little bit of a fire here. What is it that you're going to be doing to get fire going? What's the plan? 'Cause you don't have any. At least I don't think you. Maybe you do.
I have a torch. I have a bunch
I-
of torches.
Okay.
Same in flint and steel.
Yeah.
So you're just going to essentially light the torches and
Mm.
come up off of them.
Yeah. Rather than trying to find firewood or anything like that, use what we have.
And we don't want to waste too many, just enough.
So why don't you guys tell me what the scene looks like here?
I mean,
Describe to me what you're doing. Someone holding it, and everybody gathering around.
I'll hold it.
Punch it into the ground, and everybody's huddled around it. What does the scene look like from character?
If
I
they're
mean, we
actually
can-
holding it, he has to hold it down.
Yeah, well, I was
We're
thinking, like,
small.
We could like put it on the ground, but like hold it on the ground kind of thing. Because if the ground's frozen, we're not going to get it into the ground.
Right.
But like hold it at ground level kind of thing. So that everybody can get the warmth. We're in close quarters.
Yeah, you're all here huddled around, very closely huddled around this this torch, and it's giving off a little heat, just enough to rid your hands of the numbness and the aching that was starting to begin, the cold throbbing in your hands that was starting to begin because it was getting a little too cold. And you stay here and warm them up enough, or what you assume will be enough that it will potentially get you back to Sandpoint without any frostbite or any major damage to your hands or your ears or
And we can bring the torch with us as we start walking, as long as it hasn't gone out, right?
yes, but from where, like, holding it up in front of you like you would, wouldn't provide any sort of, like, direct.
No, but if somebody needed it, we could stop
Yes.
for a second,
Mhm.
huddle around, continue on, stop for a second.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I envision that then.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, with a few stops, you start to make your way back. And can I get perception check? All right. You walk over a small spot that makes a little bit of a weird sound, Thurek, and you kind of like hop off of it and you're like, watch your step. And just as you're saying, watch your, the ground beneath Hertz and Rosa, like the ice cracks open and whew, down they go.
Oh no.
Sec here.
No time to like grab at them or anything with my long arms.
No time to react. It's like you were hopping off of it and being like, oh, hey, watch that. And they were right behind you, sort of thing.
And no time for us to react, obviously, either.
Yeah, that was the
Okay.
perception was kind of the getting hit with it.
Oh.
You both fall basically probably about 15, 20 feet down or so. And you each and prone and just here. And where? This. Okay. All right. You both take 10 bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Hertz is almost dead.
Yeah, Hertz, you're messed up. Like your whole bell is wrung. You're seeing stars.
Yeah.
You lost your wind. Yeah. Yeah.
Can I throw a rope down to them and bring them back up?
Yeah. Yeah, you can down there, put a rope down.
And like they don't have to climb it; they can just tie it. I'm strong enough; I can haul them up. I would believe.
So you lower a rope down, and
We can do one at a time, too. Just if it makes it easier.
okay, one at a time. All right. All right. So, let's see here.
Actually, can I just interrupt for a second?
Sure.
Before we do this, maybe let's heal Hertz a little bit just in case something happens and the rope breaks or something.
Ooh,
Yeah, I just don't want anything bad to happen.
that's smart.
Sure.
I have a focus spell, Cornucopia. vines twine into a wicker horn in my hands, and oat spills a single fruit, nut, or similar small bit of produce. A creature who eats this produce with an interact action regains 1d6 plus 4 HP.
Okay.
Cool.
So Rosa sprouts forth a bunch of produce and offers it to you, Hertz, and tells you, eat this, gain a little bit of energy, so we
And
can
do
make
I
it
have
back.
to roll? Because there is a little thing here that has like a. It looks like it's a target thing.
Let me see. I'll take a peek.
Okay, it's at the very bottom of my spells. Focus spell. Cornucopia is called.
No, that you just have the 1d6 thing for your target. So
Plus
if
4.
you eat one and then give one to Hertz, assuming Hertz will eat it.
I think it only does a single.
Oh, it only does a
It
single
only
one.
does.
Okay.
I think so. Oat spills a single fruit or nut
Okay.
or small bit of produce.
You can use
Yeah.
it once every 10 minutes.
Yeah, so I'll give it to Hertz first, just to like make sure nothing happens bad. But does a 1d6 have to be rolled though?
You have the button there. You have a button next to Cornucopia. Hit the gear. And if you target Hertz and press it, it'll get,
Oh,
or just drag that onto his token.
only 5, but hey, better than nothing.
That's okay. I would like to do something to try and make us all feel a bit better as well.
Okay.
Since you're standing down here, I'd like to do a 2-action heal.
Okay.
Spell has a range of 30 feet. If you're healing a living creature, increase the hit points restored by 8.
Oh.
So I'm guessing me and Rose are within 30 feet of each other down here.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Yeah, so your wounds start to close back up. It itches a little when this happens, but overall it feels better than being sliced open or having large wounds.
Or landing on your head.
Exactly.
Okay, now we can start the rope thing. I was terrified that the rope would break and like hurt us or something.
Okay, so what we will do, you're hauling them up one at a time. I will get, give me strength, athletics. Give me just athletics for the first.
Ugh.
You're slipping. You don't have anything to anchor this rope on. And when anybody down bottom is jumping on and grabbing the rope, you're kind of like sliding further towards the hole.
Okay.
So their weight is
Damn it.
Can I do a perception check? I just want to see if there's
Hmm.
anything worth notice down here. Like, are we
Maybe
in
I should be coming down.
danger? Yeah, like, are we in danger? Is there anything that's like actually exciting? Like, did we find treasure? Like,
give me a perception check. Yeah, you are in another tunnel.
Ah.
okay,
So like below this.
okay.
Essentially like a cave in from below. Sinkhole kind of thing.
So it's not just like an opening. It's like, or what am I trying to say? It's not just a hole. There's actual like.
Yeah, you realize. Well, Rosa realizes right away.
Okay.
Hertz can make a
Does
check
it feel
too.
safe? Like, with such a good roll, does it feel like I'm safe down here? Like, does it feel like there's danger?
You don't know. You just know that
Okay.
you've fallen through the floor, and you're in another part of this tunnel. And it's the ice, the frost hasn't seemed to quite make it down below here. But
I
it's
was gonna
like,
say, is it colder down here? No, it's
No.
not. It's warmer.
no, it's not.
Okay.
It's like the ice is over top. So if you were in this part of it, the cave, right? There's ice around you now because it caved in. But the actual cave itself, if that you're in now, it's like the ceiling. Just the ceiling is getting icy. Hasn't penetrated this far down yet.
So maybe we're better off down there.
I was like, maybe it seems a bit safer. Maybe.
Well, one thing is for sure. It's less cold.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So we probably are unthawing. How hard would it be for Thorak to jump down there? Or dangerous, I guess.
I wouldn't think 15 to 20 feet would be crazy bad.
I imagine a good or a decent athletics roll would probably safely see Thorak make it to the bottom.
Is there anything I can do with like my vines or like anything like that to help? I don't know if I have anything like
Pushing
that.
the floor, maybe.
What's your strength?
I know you weren't asking me that.
Yeah,
That's
Me?
definitely for Thorak.
No,
Yeah.
Rosa. What's Rosa's strength?
My strength? Oh my god. Is that on my main page? 0. Like it's
0.
nothing.
You don't have any modifier.
No.
Essentially. Been like a 10 before. No, there's not going to be much you can do to help Thorak down. Magically, do you have anything that might? No?
I know, I'm trying to look. I've never done it before, so I'm not sure.
Can I ask something?
Sure.
What? So we each have bedrolls in our bags. What if, like, we piled up our bedrolls? It's almost like a mat for me to like jump down on.
Do you?
I love it.
When was the last time you watched Lord of the Rings?
It's been a long while.
Do you remember the little blankets they were sleeping on the rocks? That's basically what your bedroll is. It's basically
Okay, so
just
not much of anything.
It's like a thickly padded blanket, basically.
Okay.
Let's get let's get an athletics. Actually, give me a second here. Okay, yes. Give me an athletic. If you'd like to jump down, that is.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah. Come on. Be a better roll.
That's not bad. Not terrible.
Is it enough?
Yeah, you hop down, and when your feet land, you kind of stagger over because it's a long way down, but you kind of stand back up, and you manage to just barely keep your footing.
Perfect.
Hi,
I'm gonna
guys.
clap. Round of applause. for
You guys are
Thorak.
right. It is warmer
As
down here.
you do that, give me a second
Oh, God.
here.
Scared.
I know.
Yeah, as you do that, you start to hear the ice shifting from the hole up above,
God.
pieces that haven't fallen down here.
So we should move.
Absolutely.
Yes, just give me a second here. See if you are able to move.
I have a question. Since it's a reflex save,
Yeah.
I have on my, hold on, I need to find it. On my abilities, I
Mhm.
have the Root Leshy feature 3. You gain a 2 circumstance bonus to a fortified or reflex DC against attempts of reposition, shove, or trip. This bonus also applies to spells or effects that attempt to move you or knock you prone.
So this is this for
This is
you
a
doing
D.
it against someone else, right? Shove, reposition. Like it's talking about
No,
repositioning someone else.
no,
No?
no, no, no. No, an attempt to reposition, shove, or trip you. Like, I must be able to put my roots in the ground, like, quicker. If you wanna look at it, it's on my
Okay, so
activity
i-
ability
in
sheet.
this situation, this would be to root yourself in. You're trying
I
to get out.
I don't know. I was just like, this is just what I was guessing. I don't know. I gain a 2 plus 2 circumstance bonus to fortitude or reflex DC against a reposition, shove, or trip, or to move me or knock me prone.
Right. So
It's
that
just what I
wouldn't that
get as a
wouldn't
plan.
apply to this. So when in a situation like that for to apply would be this ice is falling down and you're on a cliffside and you root in so the snow doesn't knock you off the cliffside. That's
It
what
doesn't
that's
actually say anything about my roots.
okay. Well, yeah, that's the idea of it though. That's the example that I would give to kind of convey what that's for. What's the skill called again?
Root Leshy feature 3.
Yeah, no, that would be to hold you in place in a case like this. You wouldn't want to be held in place. It's like it's saying basically a check against you to move you, to shove you, or to knock you prone or whatever it was. Would be you would have
Right,
better
so any-
circumstances against that. That's not what's happening here. This is just a reflex. of
We're
you jumping
trying
out of
to
the way.
move.
Yeah, get out of the way. Like a reaction time kind of thing. How quick's your reaction time?
So this
This-
isn't a reflex DC?
It's a reflex DC, but not for moving, not for pushing, not for those things that you're listing,
Okay.
right? Because your description that you're reading doesn't have a period after that part, right?
After
continue-
what the...
After the part where it says you get a +2 on reflex or this. It says to reposition, to do this, to do that. Right?
Shove or trip, period.
Right, which is not applicable.
Okay.
This is not a save. This is not a save to reposition you or change your location or anything. This is simply ice falling down on your head. You need to get out of the way.
Okay.
And unfortunately, nobody does. Give me a second here. Now that is one of your saves. Would anybody like to use a hero point to have their save re-rolled? You guys still have hero points, right?
Yes, I'll use the hero.
Use a hero point, okay.
My first one of the campaign.
I don't think I want to.
And I have a question.
Sure.
I have a feat
Mm-hmm.
called Assurance.
Assurance,
Um,
yes. You can use a hero
I'm not
point.
sure-
You get +10. You get 10 plus your whatever your plus is on it.
Your proficiency bonus.
Right.
Yeah, so is this something that, like,
It guarantees you a certain number, basically. What's your proficiency bonus for reflex? Looks like it's
well, it says-
+9 here.
I don't know which one I'm supposed, because it says you can select this feat multiple times. Each time, choose a different skill and gain the benefits for that skill.
Okay, so that's for an actual skill. So
It sounds like I can pick different ones.
let me read that.
How do I
sheet.
share it?
I can
Oh,
just
you're
dig
gonna go
into
in?
your
Okay.
sheet, yeah.
Okay.
Abilities.
Yeah, and then under
Athletics,
feats, it's the top
insurance. So
one.
you have assurance for athletics, specifically athletics. Does
Okay.
not apply to this one.
No,
But
okay.
anything like if you fail an athletics check, like you did before, or was that was athletics, right? What you
Yeah,
rolled
but
for
she
the
didn't
rope?
fail. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you failed that, didn't you? You failed your
I-
athletics. That's
No,
why you
she
slid.
successed.
I've done 2 different athletics. One I failed, one I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the ones that you fail, you might want to consider this for, specifically to athletics, though.
Okay.
So anytime you fail,
Cool.
check to see if your proficiency plus your 10 is better than what you rolled.
Or is this instead of doing this, because it says choose a skill you're trained in, you can forego rolling a skill check for that
Oh.
skill to instead receive a result. So
Oh,
it
10
wouldn't
plus your
be-
efficiency bonus. So you would get 14.
Yeah.
You would get
So
14. Your
I-
proficiency with athletics is plus 4 total. So you would get a 10 plus 4. So it's like if it seems, I shouldn't say if you know, if it seems like an easy athletics check, right? Hopping across some stones to cross a river, probably use that.
Okay. Rather than
Right?
actually rolling. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand now. Thank you.
I just read it myself, so I understand now too.
Okay.
All right, so Hertz is using a hero point to try again. Success.
I don't know if I want to or not. I've only got the one.
I know, I'm not wasting it. I have a bit of health. We can
Okay.
heal. I don't want
Yeah.
Okay, you take. Narak takes 10. Rosa takes 10. Hertz takes 5.
I thought he.
Success, not critical success. So he takes half.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so this stuff basically all just piles in. All this ice starts shifting in large pieces. And as you move out of the way, you basically find yourself with this icy path behind you, completely blocked off and caved in behind you. There's one way to go.
And is it the way we were heading, anyways?
Is that a question to your GM or is that a question to Hertz?
Well, no. I guess I'm okay. I'm going to change my question. Did where, because it caved in on top of us.
Right, basically.
So I
and you
guess-
you dodged out of the way. Some of you got hit with it on the way, but basically it caved in and created a barrier behind you now. It's like large snow pile.
Do we
Blocking
know then?
the opposite way?
Do we know? But what's the opposite? Do you know what I mean? What way did we jump? I guess out of the way.
That's a
kind of.
great question for Hertz.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Knows? Hurts how you know that.
Because he knows north.
I know
Right.
where north is.
So he would know that before you weren't heading north. You were kind of headed. Let me sort of map this out in my brain. Southeast. Yeah, you were headed southeast. Hertz, you know you were headed roughly southeast because you knew that before north was kind of behind you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So where's north now?
I'm going to draw with my chalk an arrow on the floor pointing north.
And the northern arrow is kind of ahead of you. If you take this, you are headed north. He points in this and he says, we're headed back north. We're not going to point.
Okay.
Has it
Essentially
been 10 minutes?
signifies that. It's been about 5 to 10 minutes. You're closing in on about 10 minutes at this point.
Okay. When
It was
10
all very
minutes
fast
hits-
when it happened because it crashed in, right? A minute or two later, Thurak jumped down, you healed up, Thurak jumped down, and yeah, these are all like quick one-round actions type thing.
Okay. Once 10 minutes hits, I'm going to do my cornucopia again so one of us can heal.
Sure.
And then I'm going to essentially do that every 10 minutes until, we're healed again.
Okay, sure. Oh, and my mistake here, just give me 1 second. I owe everybody experience from last week that I did not issue.
Ooh.
Word XP. Word XP. However, I cannot award XP yet for the missing fish because we have not completed that task yet. Technically.
We have to get the monies down there.
Go back and report back to them. That is still ongoing. And the group is at 425 of the 1,200 experience needed to level up.
I'm going to draw a big arrow on the wall pointing upwards as well, saying sort of like where we fell.
Okay.
Oh. With the cave in, does that create a way to climb back up if we wanted to? Not saying we want to, but...
No, it's like the ice and everything that was on the ground above just kind of fell in underneath it. So
like a landslide kind of.
Go ahead.
I'm guessing like a landslide, like all shit just fell in from the hole above.
Yeah.
Blocking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will you let me know, Dan, when I can do my first little fruit to give to somebody to heal?
Go ahead. You can go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Hertz first, just because he has the lowest health.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I guess we only have one way to go. Is it north? Did I miss that?
Yeah, the arrow
North? Okay,
that
perfect.
Hertz is placed on the ground points north.
Does the ground feel like safe after everything that just happened? Like, do we feel like the ground might come out from underneath us, or are we feeling okay to like start walking and moving?
You can do a perception check.
Ugh.
You're a little jaded at this point and rattled. You're like every step is like you're cautious now. You got a little bit of PTSD from that little cave in there, and it all crashing in on you. So. And you're also looking down and kind of wondering if the ground underneath you is steady. Whereas before, technically, if you were down here, it would have been the ceiling you should have been worried about.
And now we're worrying about the floor?
Well, that's with that perception check. Rosa's like checking the floor.
I'm worried
right?
about everything. I'm
And
scared.
With that perception check, though, that's all you're kind of fixated on. Or am I going to fall through the floor again? Not really taking the time to realize that it's what's above you now. That was what was below you before. Does that make sense? You know what
Yeah.
But
Can I
I
do
guess what I'm
perception
saying
check
as
too?
yeah.
Oh, jeez, I keep grabbing the wrong thing.
And Thurak looks at the ceiling and he's like, I don't think the floor is what we've got to worry about. You said the problematic floor could now be a problematic ceiling.
Okay, so we should move then. Let's get out of here.
Mm.
Start making our way.
What kind of pace is the group moving at? Are we walking? Are we jogging? Are we full tilt running?
No,
What are we doing?
No.
Too
Much more
scared to go
cautious.
fast. Yeah.
Much more
Between
cautious.
like a walk and a jog. Nothing that's gonna like shake anything.
Okay.
We're
Just kinda
definitely more
like we should-
cautious, like, yeah, because Thorak jumped and kind of caused, the
Yeah.
rumbles. So we
Yeah.
want to, maybe me and Hertz are walking a little quicker than Thorak because we're smaller. We're probably not going to cause as much shaking or anything.
Right.
But Thorak probably doesn't have to walk as quickly to keep pace with us because he's
Right.
tall compared to us,
Longer
right?
strides, right.
Exactly.
Gentle,
Soft.
long
Yeah,
strides.
exactly.
Yeah.
Use our words very clearly.
There's no rush.
All right. So, the group makes its way down this long sort of tunnel. After
Every 20 or so steps, I'm going to draw an arrow pointing back up the way we've just come from.
okay, leaving.
Kind of
So
breadcrumb trail, as such.
yeah, Hertz is continuing to leave a trail behind and stopping every so often to kind of make sure that there's some sort of marking left to see.
And I'm gonna keep trying to do my cornucopia every so often until it's exactly that 10-minute mark, till I'm ready to get another one.
Okay. So you guys, you travel down this for probably about 20, 30 minutes jogging down this hallway. A path branches up about maybe 5 feet wide or so. About 7, 8 feet high. It looks very much like the rest of the tunnels as far as how it was dug, and kind of there's an ongoing theme here. So you're assuming it's the same sort of tunnel system, just a different part, a little deeper kind of thing.
Different level.
Right. You have a now in front of you. You see it continues on, kind of seemingly straight ahead, and on your right, as you're traveling north, it would kind of go up, and it's not. It's like a tunnel that is up, leading upward, and you see bright at the end of it. You can't see the end of it, but from where you can see, bright, very.
Okay. So possibly leading outside.
You do feel a bit of a draft coming in, and you can hear. You can hear the whistling again.
And can I roll my other 2 heals since you said it's been 20 or 30 minutes?
Yes. The whistling, although still present, sounds much more distant.
Okay.
I'm gonna give the 10 heal to Thorak. And I'm gonna take
Okay.
the other one. We gotta keep
Yay.
him healthy to.
I will
Protect us.
want you to. I want you to declare those rolls before they get issued next time, please.
Okay.
So that way we know who's. So it's not like who got the best berry and you get to pick. It's random,
Okay.
right? So yes, continue north, or head up the tunnel that seemingly out to the snow. You can hear the whistle, see the bright light. It's pretty safe that anybody with eyes, ears, and flesh that freezes at this point, that this is a way out.
I mean, we should at least check it out, get eyes on it and stuff. See just how bad it is still out there.
Make sure it's not sandy out there.
It's a good
Yeah, maybe we'll peek out.
cautiously. Yeah.
And if it's too dangerous, then we'll stay in the cave.
Offer some protection.
All right. So what's the plan? Go check it out, kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe
cautiously.
can I peek like my head out and see if it sounds better than it did earlier to me?
So as you go up the tunnel, the whistling from the wind becomes louder, the cold gets more intense, and the sort of brightness of the snow in the outdoors is seeping in. I will get here. I'm gonna get an athletics roll from everyone, please. Because as you're going up, it's starting to freeze. The tunnel's starting to freeze up a bit.
Yes.
It's a little slippery, but there's parts of like dirt still showing that you're able to place your hands and feet on to get grip and continue up. And once you get to the top and you kind of peek out, it is a full-on blizzard. There's snow drifts that are probably close to 20 feet high. And it's just...
So not safe.
No.
It's not... Yeah, it's not safe, but it's... You could travel in it if you were prepared for it. It would be hard as hell, right? It wouldn't be an easy trip, but you could definitely...
We're not dying in a snowbank.
Can I get a... I'm going to get a set of perception rolls from everybody. I will get the first perception roll now, please. Okay. And Thurak, I will get one more, please.
Oh. Or did that not go? That didn't
Nope.
I
go.
didn't see
Yes.
Thank God.
Was it a
Thank
one?
God. Yes.
Yes.
I'll take a failure over a one.
Oh, that would have been a crit fail for sure.
So what you see right now is when you're looking out, you are on the side of what looks like a path that goes through the woods. And you come out facing the path horizontally. The path is going... So the path is basically intersecting with your sight. Right? The path, if you come out of this bog hole, basically, on the side of the side of the road, the road from where you're looking on runs from left to right or right to left.
Okay.
And then across from you is more trees, so it's like a big opening of trees, and you're on one side of the trees coming out of the bog hole and like the roots popping up.
And we don't really have any kind of indication of how close we are to Sandpoint or anything like that, do we?
No, but with your first perception check, you see a figure just kind of sitting near a fire.
Oh.
You can't make out the figure at all, but is exposed, sitting next to a fire.
Okay. And they don't appear to, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. They're just chilling, I guess, is what I'm confirming.
It looks like they're just sitting there.
Is this outside of in the storm, sorry?
Yeah.
Or is it under?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with that perception check, you just kind of see a figure. What you can make out, Thurak, is that it's a large, not really large, like roughly maybe a bit slightly larger than yourself, maybe, if you had to guess based on sort of the distance and what you're perceiving here. But the main thing that you do notice that kind of catches you as striking is it's almost like snow drifts have begun to build up. Right? There's like curved snow drifts and stuck
around them?
snow around them. Yeah. Yeah, from the direction
So
the
they've been there
wind's
for a
coming in,
while.
sweeping across them. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay, well, I mean, maybe can't. I shouldn't say can't hurt because I'm just setting myself up there.
You don't see them move.
Oh,
You know, like, are they okay?
okay. Well, I would like to check them out to see if they're okay, and if they are, I want to ask if they know where we are.
So you
You're gonna go
are.
outside?
Give me a second.
I will. If it's not that far away, I think I can withstand the wind long enough just to get a closer look at least.
Tell me,
Like if I
yeah,
can
tell
kinda
me
keep
what this
myself
looks
behind
like.
some drifts. I don't want to sneak up on them, but I don't want to startle them either.
Okay, so is it just Thurak that's
You're
leaving
muted,
the
Dan.
cave? Okay, so is it just Thurak that's leaving the cave right now?
I feel like it should only. I don't feel like we all should go, but
Mm.
do you think maybe we should do some kind of like you like have one end of a rope so we have access to you in case we need to help pull you back in, even though I know we're not very strong?
I mean, could. It's a
Like, I'm just-
50-foot rope, so
I
as
know,
long
I'm
as they're
just
not more than
scared
50
for
feet
you.
away.
Yeah, I'm just scared for you to go out on your own.
I don't want to approach them in a way that's like big mean ogre kind of thing or anything.
Yeah, like you're concerned and want to check on them.
Yeah. Just chat
Mm.
if they're alive.
All right. So, with that, we will begin the break before you head over to check in on this person or whatever it is that's sitting here seemingly covered in snow next to this fire. And we will be back shortly.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are headed up towards this outlet. Thurak is headed out, and Hertz and Rosa are kind of staying back in the sort of cave, watching outwards. Kind of indicates why maybe you didn't notice the person there, because you didn't have kind of the full field of vision when you were farther back in the cave, allowing Thurak to kind of lead the way. And Thurak, this figure, crossed the way here, probably about 75 feet away or so, 75 feet away. Small fire there, snow, again, like I'd mentioned, drift basically starting to build up on this figure.
Okay. Well, before I start making my way towards them, I'm gonna raise my shield against the elements, the wind and whatnot. So should I actually click off that I've got my shield raised?
No, that's
No,
we can
okay.
just kind of role play
Okay,
that,
cool.
holding it up against the wind coming in from the south
Okay, cool.
and shielding your face so you can kind of see where you're going a little bit. Although visibility is really bad, you kind of caught the like the flickering light that was reflecting off of the snow that's coming down more than anything, and that kind of navigated your eyes or redirected your eyes off to the figure next to it, because you're like, what the hell is that? Right? First instinct, fire. It looks like fire, right? You can see kind of the flickering, but you don't see the actual details. Same with the figure. You just kind of see a figure half covered in snow.
Okay. So I can like start moving myself?
Sure, yeah. I think we're locked there, so start slowly. It's going to take you a little bit because the snow is deep. It's kind of it's hard to make your way across. You slowly head across here.
I can keep going?
You can, yeah.
Can we still see Thurak?
He's starting to fade. The details of Thurak are starting to fade outside of your vision. It's It's just kind of like a shadowy outline, and it begins to get blurry. You can still see the outline, but you can't see what exactly is happening here. Second here. And yeah, as you approach, you see the snow that's built up on this figure start to crack as you get a little closer, Thurak.
Okay. I'm not sure exactly where they are. Oh, okay.
And this starts to come into view. It says, "Halt! You don't move like a southerner."
Don't know that I really am. You're okay, friend?
Pulls a dagger from her waist. She kind of said, "You're not the merchant."
I'm not. Saw a merchant recently.
You did?
Yep, down in some caves.
Huh. Interesting, that.
Tried to sell us some stuff, but didn't buy anything.
You didn't take anything? You didn't help yourself to anything?
No. Are you know the merchant?
Well, we were supposed to meet, but
Oh.
unfortunately, it seems as though the weather does not permit that right now.
Yeah, we've been underground for a couple days now. All the snow is new to us. I wasn't sure if you were okay. You seemed buried.
Right. Let's see here. One sec. Rosa, you're trying to... You can
I just want to move so I can still see like Hertz and the cave entrance, but I don't want to lose complete sight of Thurak in case anything happens.
So you can see the cave entrance, so you're
just
kind of
wonder if I could
sticking
go,
your
like,
head out?
halfway.
Sure,
Well,
yeah.
or
Why
maybe
don't you...
even a little bit more, just so I can see both ways a little bit.
When you get to here, can I get a perception check?
Okay. Yeah. Perception. Oh.
You start moving. And let's see here. A javelin.
How well can I see?
A javelin
from
comes
where I'm at?
from behind
make out
and
their features
lands. A javelin comes from behind. Yes, you can make out their features now, and lands right in front of your feet, Rosa. He says,
A
"Don't
javelin.
move."
What? Oh. Okay. I'm not gonna move.
This person stands
so
up
I-
and starts walking towards you, dagger drawn. Like, you sure you didn't do anything to the merchant to slow him down for our meeting?
Not at all. Merchant said he was gonna continue on his way, but stick to the underground. I see you're a kin of mine.
I guess you could say that, Southerner.
Hey, I'm not from near here. Don't know if I consider myself a southerner.
Well, you certainly look a little too chilly out here, and notices you kind of tensing up in the snow, and says, and she's just kind of walking with this snow drift that's showing like cracks because she started to move and stand up and walk towards you. So the snow drift is still on her, and it's just unfazed, like wide open parts of skin.
I'm definitely not as accustomed to the cold climate as you appear to be. But I'm not looking for trouble.
All right, let's get a roll for that. Do you have, what do we have here in your skills? Maybe get some diplomacy.
Oh.
Does Rosa do anything as far as just stopping, outside of just stopping?
I have diplomacy.
Hertz is still in the cave. What would you like to make a diplomatic statement, or would you like to try and intimidate, or what's?
Does this person look like the other person?
You can't see
are
them.
They of the same?
You were walking out,
okay.
and the spear came from behind, and they said, "Don't move," and you just kind of stayed facing in that direction, didn't move. That, at least that's what I got from when you said you didn't move. You did.
Yeah,
stop,
I wasn't moving.
kind of thing. Okay, yeah. So you haven't seen them yet. You haven't made eye contact or seen anybody else yet.
Okay. Can I turn to make eye contact with the person that threw the spear?
Can, yep. And with that natural one, as you start to turn, you don't get even a quarter of the way around. You feel a blade, a metallic blade, what you believe to be a blade, up against your throat. And let me see here. You see kind of a hand. You kind of glance out of your peripheral vision, and you see a hand with a blade in it, kind of reaching around and pressed to your neck. He says, "I said, don't move."
Am I allowed to talk?
Are you asking me, or are you asking?
No, I'm asking whatever this creature is.
It's like,
no, I'm asking whatever this creature is. Like, am I allowed to talk?
Like, I guess.
To tell you that I'm
don't
not
make
a
any
threat.
swift movements.
Okay, perfect. Understood. I'm just going to explain to, is it a female, a male? Can I tell?
It sounds like a feminine voice.
Okay.
Like a kind of a very authoritative feminine voice.
Okay. I'm obviously intimidated. So like trembling with my words a little bit. I'm just going to be like, my friend was just going to see if that person was okay. It looked like there was snow all covered and they maybe weren't moving. I swear we're really good people. We don't mean any harm. I just want to make sure my friend's okay. And that person who we don't even know is okay. Sorry if I startled or anything. We're good people.
You're certainly not the person we were meant to meet here. Just hold on, we'll see what they have to say. And keeps a hand on you, and the knife sort of pressed closely against you.
Am I aware that this is going on behind me?
Can I get a perception check, please? I'm looking for a good one.
I'd like a good one too.
Yeah, you kind of glance back and you can see a large figure, looming behind the small figure, the small figure you recognize as Rosa. You don't recognize the large figure, and they're peering behind them, like over top of them kind of thing. It doesn't look good because Rosa's not facing them, you can tell.
Okay.
And you can see that this is sort of
it's tense.
It's tense, exactly.
Okay. I'll glance back at the one in front of me and be like, my little friend means no harm. None of us mean any harm. We were checking to see if you're okay. Yes, we ran into the merchant, but we had no dealings with him. He continued on his way.
Would you mind sharing the merchant's location with me? We were set to meet with him hours ago, but we simply got held up. We did not know the weather that was this welcoming this far south.
Welcoming. Well, he was underground in the tunnels. That's where we were. I I can't remember. Has it been a couple hours since we saw him?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a few hours since we saw him.
It's been at least an hour to 2 hours since you. And of course,
And
the
he was heading north.
cave-in. With the cave-in,
we ended up on a different level.
Yes, and he told you that he would stay at that spot until the weather let up by the stairs on the beach that lead to the beach.
I forgot about that. Thank you. So I will relay that to her then. That's where we left him at and continued on our way.
Yeah, we're throwing him right under the bus.
You don't get the impression that, Thurak doesn't get the impression that they have any kind of problem with said merchant. You get the impression that these were the intended recipients or purchasers of the goods that said merchant had. And the merchant told you, like, the connection failed through, things kind of went south, and then we just didn't make it.
Okay, I relay that then to her. Whatever he told us, I will tell her.
Yeah. Well, I guess that would have been us.
Sounds like it.
And she steps forward.
He was
and
well,
said,
though.
Well, good. I guess we should find him. Where did you say you had last seen him?
Down in the tunnels where I just came from.
And about
I don't know if there's another way down.
And they ask you, like, how would we get to him from here? She asks you for directions.
I'm not great with directions, but I guess I'll explain, what way we came from, and that we had fallen through the floor of the level that he is on, and that his entrance was near a beach and stuff. Like, if this means anything to them. I'm not from around here, so I'm not great with... I don't necessarily want to say that Hertz knows that he's our direction guy, but where I'm not so great, I was just kind of following along.
Do you have a navigator?
But I could show you the tunnel. I could show you down in there.
You have a navigational partner amongst your ranks? That one over there with the... That one over there?
He knows some directions, at least.
And she's kind of pointing at Rosa. She's like, that one over there?
No, not her. There's another party of our group.
They're gonna think we're gonna sneakily attack them.
No, I don't want. That's the thing. I don't want them to
Tell
think,
them,
I'm not hiding him, but I also don't want to throw him under the bus, kind of thing, right? Maybe I'll call back. Like,
I was to say, she says
throw a hand up.
You should summon your friend closer, so that we
dangerous.
So that we may see them.
It's kind of like, Hertz, you there? I don't know if I have to yell across that amount of space or what.
Hertz, can you give me a perception check, please? Hertz doesn't hear anything. He can't hear anything over the howling of this wind.
Can Rosa hear me and then she can relay?
Can I get a perception check from Rosa?
I'm pretty scared, so hopefully I can see something.
Yeah, you hear Rosa, you hear Thurak yelling back for Hertz to show himself.
Hertz, I think you need to show yourself. I think these people think that we're going to sneak attack them. And they're looking for that merchant and needs to know the way. And you're the only one that knows north.
Okay, I hear Rosa say that and I step out.
Okay.
Has she put her dagger away yet?
No, she has not.
No. Okay.
You don't like me, and I was nice.
Well, they've both got daggers out. I was hoping this chatting would have calmed them just a little bit.
And
Did you?
as you step out, Hertz, to kind of show yourself, you hear a voice from like the embankment above you, right? Because you're walking out like the hole in the embankment that goes up
God.
about 7 or 8 feet behind you. So it's essentially like a wall kind of thing of roots and stuff like that. You hear, "Move slow, little one. No sudden movements."
Okay, friend.
We are friends. I'll suggest to T that do we want to join the others?
She says, let's see here. In a different language, you hear these two chatting off in the distance. Everybody, Hertz and Rosa, you hear chatting in a different language off in the distance.
Okay.
And
Does it
Thorak,
sound friendly?
it's the same tone. It's the same tone as it sounded like before, kind of
Okay.
thing. If you hear them in the distance, you're not hearing what they're saying, but it's the same. Nobody's yelling. Volumes haven't increased. Tone hasn't changed too much.
Okay.
And in Orcish, this person says, and you guys don't understand this, "Shall we have a conversation with your friends?"
And should I be responding in chat or can I just say?
And yeah, you can say it. Just tell me. Just sort of preface by saying in Orcish, so we know that. So they know as characters to kind of try and ignore that, to not metagame and ask you when you come back, kind of thing. What was said.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll respond in Orcish, which I also hope, makes them feel a little kinship with me. That, yes, let's join the rest of them over there so we're not yelling.
And she replies back in Orcish, and she says, Your Orcish is good for a half-blood from the south," and walks towards the rest of the group and kind of slides the weapon back into the holster.
I appreciate that. I was raised around humans more. I'm saying in Orcish, but I am proud of my heritage on both sides.
And as they approach, she continues speaking Orcish to Hertz and Rosa. Like almost like looking at them while she's saying it. She's like, "So, this is your friend here and your navigator, and you guys don't understand it."
And I will just let them know these, they just want to get to know you guys. They're looking for the merchant, and we seem good.
I'm really
and
scared.
I'll let her know that they
Can she
can't
put her-
understand.
Can she put her weapon down?
So she says,
Yeah, so,
"Okay, I guess that wouldn't be too much trouble. You don't look like you should do much harm anyway." And slides the
Wait, we're pansies.
you hear the knife kind of sheath itself, and big guy drops down, and in common, the orc that's covered in snow introduces herself as in common as T of the Frostbone tribe.
it's a pleasure to meet you.
Read stories and heard tales of you guys. You guys are famous. Such a cool orc tribe.
Hello, tea friend. Me hurts.
And T says, and this is my sister Key.
Hello, key friend. Me hurts.
Is that the one that had the knife against my neck?
Yeah.
I'm gonna thank her for taking that down and like breathe a sigh of relief.
And that guy is Zal's. And as I was telling your friend here, the Southerner, we were supposed to meet with our merchant friend some time ago. He says that you had contact with our,
Did he have any
merchant
good
friend.
stuff? He was trying to sell us stuff. Did he actually have anything worth buying? He wouldn't tell us what any of it was.
I can assure you, if we had a need for any of it, it was well
was
worth
worth
it.
it?
You probably should have purchased it when you had the chance.
Merchant
Well-
friend, bird friend.
Bird
Um,
friends, yeah.
Yeah. That would be our
Can I
connection.
Can I do some kind of check to convince them if we help them find him that they'll give us like a reward of what he was selling? This might be a bad idea.
So you
Cleverly, not like scary, obviously, or like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm terrified of these people. But like once they tell me that, it excites me that he had really good stuff that, you know, we're just beginning adventurers that maybe we could have really used and just, I don't know, try to bark up a deal if we get them to find him, if they would, you
Let's
know, throw us
get
a bone.
I'm gonna need a really nice
Mhm.
diplomacy check for that. Not quite that high.
And if my roll is really bad, can I just totally laugh it off like it was a joke?
Your nervousness is showing through by telling
100%.
jokes.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Just give me a sec
Exactly.
here.
100%. Like, so goofy and so nervous, like not intimidating at all. Like they basically think I'm a joke. Yeah.
She said she leans over to you and she says, "This place has a better chance of thawing out in the next 60 seconds."
Perfect.
I'm gonna suggest to everybody, like, why don't we get down into the tunnel? Why don't we get out of the wind and snow? I know you guys are used to it, but we're not so much.
All right. So everybody, or at least the three of you, kind of go into the mouth of the tunnel. And they're like, we're fine. We don't need to go anywhere. But it's kind of like you're chatting. The three of you are inside of the tunnel, sort of thing. Is that the idea?
Yeah,
to
like
get out
still
of the
talking to
direct
them, not
wind and
trying to
snow?
get away. Yeah.
Yes. As long as they're comfortable with us doing that. Like we don't
Yeah.
wanna
Yeah, they seem to be fine for the most part at this point. They're still kind of they're treating this interaction with caution, but they're not
scared
They're
of
not
us.
scared of
they're not to the
or-
point of right, they're not paranoid or anything like that. It almost seems like they're like, well, if you fuck with us, we'll just kill you. Right? They've been sizing
wanna
you
fuck
up
with
since the moment. It's clear they've been sizing you up since the moment they saw
Yeah.
you.
And there could even be more of them for all we know.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, so like if they want us to lead them towards where we left the merchant guy, I'm guessing they would need to come into the tunnel as well, unless they know another way to get there.
They I mean they basically have an idea that it's south of here, right? They know roughly where Sandpoint is, so after you tell them kind of the beach, they've got a rough idea, so they just start heading in the general direction, which is south. Let's put here. This road here. Tracker. You wouldn't consider these people allies right now. You'd consider them neutral.
Okay.
Okay.
Right? You're not.
Mhm.
Right? You're watching them
friends,
with.
but-
You know, you're keeping a close eye on anything weird that's sort of done, or you know, both of yous are kind of both groups are kind of like, right?
Yeah.
You know, maybe we should keep an eye on these people. We have no clue where they're leading us. So, and you guys are thinking the same thing, or vice versa, or whatever.
Mm.
And you start making your way south down this road. Zal says,
So you say this beach with a statue, you say?
Yes. A big. Was it a Sphinx statue? I can't remember now.
She wasn't very friendly.
who
And the
wasn't?
beach is like a big litter
The
box.
Sphinx. I'm gonna warn them that the Sphinx wasn't very friendly.
Cool.
She was super strong.
Sphinx, weak Sphinx.
Nothing to
I
you
will,
guys. Eh?
I will take its head and bring it back to the tribe as a trophy piece.
Oh, good. You guys can protect that.
Yeah.
we would feed on the carcass for a week.
I want to act like very impressed by them and very like, you know, like they're like amazing. Like I'm starstruck.
I do feel like we could learn from them.
Uh-huh.
And
Mentors almost.
yeah, they
Before we
start.
get too far away from the tunnel,
Okay,
I'd
yeah.
like to try and get T's attention, point to the tunnel and say, Birdman, follow arrows in tunnel.
Birdman. Sorry, what Birdman? What? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Or follow arrows to Birdman in tunnel. Because I was doing arrows all the way out here.
So we can. You've been making a path.
Yeah.
T says, "Oh, that's convenient." It's like, and you sure you know your way back?
He knows way.
Well, then I guess you should lead us then, little one. You seem confident in your navigational skills.
And get us out of the elements.
All right. And we shall follow. Then we shall follow your lead.
Okay, I'd like to head back towards where the cave entrance was. And then every 20 steps or so I should have put an arrow facing one way, so I'd like to follow them back the other way.
Okay, so the group walks for a couple of hours back, retracing your steps back to basically the point of the cave-in. And at you're at the part where everything's caved in, and they just kind of look at you and they're like,
Which way did you go from here?
I point to the wall with the arrow pointing upwards and say, through roof.
Would you expect us to dig our way through this?
Help dig.
Yeah. Well, I'll help.
just give me a second here.
Don't have to clear it all, just enough to get through.
As we walked this distance, can I make them fruit? Or like nuts, or ask them what their favorite is of that cornucopia thing? They probably don't need to be healed, but just to almost like show off for them, or offer them stuff to like, make them feel like we really are friends and just,
Sure. Can I get a diplomacy check?
Oh.
It looks delicious, but I wouldn't eat it and have you put me to sleep with that snoozeberry.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
know
Maybe
what
give it to
I
one
don't
of
know
your
what it is.
friends.
Okay, then I'm gonna give it to one of my friends and they will eat it and
show that.
enjoy it. Or actually, I'll eat it because I'm down health.
Ah.
And it's gonna like repair my vines or something to show that it's like healing me.
Not a trick.
Right.
Now, you're doing this, the berries that you produced. You're trying to convince this orc who's very sort of like survival oriented that the berries that you produced are okay
Yes.
by you eating them, which
Yep.
the look in his face is like, you won't get me with that one.
Okay.
Right? This is your berry. You produced this. Of course, you're resistant to any of its effects. He doesn't say this out loud, but he's just like, delicious, I bet.
Okay.
And he just
And
keeps
the noob
walking.
I am, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, and be like excited about it.
Yeah, he's smiling like, yeah, he's smiling like there's no way you'll trick me with that. That's the oldest one in the book. They're not too willing to take anything from you. Right? You guys have established a partnership up to the point of walking together.
Okay.
Good enough for now.
Yes, you may not treat it like that as your character, where you're just like, berries, no, see, it's good, because you're just like, whatever. But you can tell that, and this is going to sound like a total sort of like pun, but like, they're being very cold towards you. But they're not being confrontational.
That's okay.
They're just like, yeah, sure, keep it pushing. Right? We need to get to this merchant. So T says to Zal's, it'll take us at least 2 hours to get back if we go the other way. And then another hour at least of walking along the road. And you hear them say something in Orcish.
And I just kind of nod at them.
Unbeknownst to Rosa and Hertz, they're basically saying like these travelers are clearly fragile. They can't travel in this weather. Like, they won't last 60 minutes outside in this weather to the elements.
I'm not going to translate for them, but I'm just going to kind of give Rosa and Hertz a look that says all's good. So they don't think that they're like talking bad or something. Yeah, and in Orcish we will all dig. We'll work together.
Okay. All right. So let's let's get some checks here. Let me set it. Perfect. What do we
Thank God we got stronger people to help us this time than just poor Thurak.
So everybody, they start to dig. They say they're speaking in Orcish and you can't spell, and they start to dig. And they're like, "Come on, get ready. We're gonna need some help." And kind of
Help digging?
Would it be possible to stand on one of their shoulders to try and dig? Because there's no way I'm going to reach the ceiling from down on the floor.
well, it's like a big pile.
It's in front of us, right?
So you have to dig out the bottom, so the rest from the top will come down, and then you can hopefully climb your way.
I'm going to warn them that this stuff has already hurt us. I know they're probably going to laugh at me, but I'm just going to warn them.
Like, we understand. And he puts her hand on the wall and looks up, and she's like, "It should hold." She looks over at Zal's and says, "It should hold." And everybody starts digging. Couple of hours. They're all digging, and like they pull out like survival type shovels, axes and stuff like that, and they're hacking away at this ice, and it's not moving. They're not able to make any progress whatsoever. Yeah, tells you this is and they're starting to like they're a little bit starting to like lose some steam here. Slowing down, starting to sweat. It's like, this is a good solid cave in here. This is gonna take longer than we expected. The only source of fire you have these torches.
Sorry, what was that about torches?
Is the only source of fire you have these torches?
Yes, I believe so.
The only spell I can do is light.
Oh, please help us try and dig while we take a break. We must have loosened at least a bit.
Haven't we been helping the whole time?
Go ahead and make some athletics rolls.
Oh.
Okay.
How many do you want us to do? Just 3?
Just do those for now. Thurak, you actually start to make some progress here as you start chipping away at one of the spots everybody was picking at. And you hear an Orcish from the three of them back, and then like, "Look at the Southerner go!" Well done, you hear like a slow clap.
Yeah. I take a tiny bow and continue digging.
Well done.
I get it. I don't take offense. I get it.
Right, and Hertz are not able, so one progress has been made in the first hour you've been working at it. 10 minutes apiece. Just non-stop hacking at this thing. The only one who has made any progress is Thurak so far.
If we lit a couple more torches, would it help soften the ice?
Maybe. Is that what you're gonna do? Light some more torches?
I mean,
Create some heat?
maybe at least one other one, just to... We don't want it to melt, but at least to soften it. Make it a little bit easier to get through.
Okay. So you light them up and you set these torches. Get them situated nearby. It doesn't seem to have any effect as of right now. So it's an hour passes and take turns, 10 minutes going at this. Let's see. And this shit just starts coming down after they stand back up. It's you kind of, the three of you kind of get the impression that they were sandbagging.
What's that?
Where like they're just kind of, they're acting like they couldn't have done any better of a job. But almost as if they were kind of like, okay, now you go, so they could see how, the kind of effort you'd put in. Basically to kind of more so observe you.
Okay.
And then after seeing Thurak kind of put in the work and get some done, they all step up and they're like, all right, I guess we got to get up here now. And they all start just hammering away at it. It's all chipping away. Can I get a check from Rosa and Hertz if you're still continuing to dig?
Athletics again?
Yes, please.
Should I do another?
No, not yet.
No? Okay.
I'm trying to go in like rounds.
How's that a failure?
Crit fail.
So stuff starts coming off from the other orcs that you're traveling with. They're hammering away on it. It's all starting to chip away. Hertz and Rosa are still trying their best to help. It's obvious that they're not contributing to the progression of this, which is not out of the ordinary.
They're just little.
They're not necessarily built for this kind of physical work, but
I'm busy just trying to dodge the ice coming down.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So there's like a lot of ice and chips coming here trying to dodge that. But as this continues, after about an hour, you notice it's starting to get a little warmer in here, and the ice is starting to glisten a little more, and you're seeing droplets form and fall onto the ground.
So maybe blow a torch out?
Sure, if you'd like.
To, like, or what am I trying to say? We'll keep an eye on it so that when it gets to a point where it's like, uh-oh, we're crossing that threshold, we'll put it out then.
Yeah.
If we're not there yet, don't put it out yet.
Let's start with the next round. It's been 2 hours of digging. It's looking like you might be approaching kind of a point where you're going to open up the hole above, right? Clear out the kind of enough below that the rest of this will just kind of pull down and hop up on top of the pile and try to climb up and out. Now, keep in mind, you are about 20 feet down. You could probably get about 5 feet off of this ramp, which will put you about 5 feet from the actual ceiling, and then the ceiling up to the next spot is about 10 feet. So there's about a 10-foot area you'd have to climb, 10 feet of hole. You'll have to climb back up.
Could the orcs throw either Rosa or Hertz because we're so small, and we're like nothing to them because they're so strong?
We'll have to see how the digging goes. When you dig.
Okay.
So, who is the order here? Iraq, I think you were starting. They did theirs after you.
Yeah, I haven't done a second yet.
Well, you haven't done a second one.
No.
No, you told her not to.
Okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought we were on the third. I thought we were on the next round. My apologies. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, and that was athletics, right?
Yes.
Ugh. I'm sucking now. I'm getting tired or something. I need a berry.
You're just you're bottomed out, and you won't be able to dig the next hour. You won't get one. You'll miss a round of this round of digging, as will Hertz.
Showing my southern weakness.
Let's see. Continue digging. Zal's doesn't steps away, and he says to Key, he's like, I think that's about to come down the rest of the way, so watch your head. She kind of pokes at it a couple of times, and the basically what was held up there just kind of collapses down. And there's about a pile now at everybody's feet that is about 5 feet. Now, the path the other way is clear. You can pass, you were headed north, you can now go south back through the tunnel, then up 5-foot gap, 10 feet of hole, upper floor. So
we're starting to climb out.
Yeah, the Zals will lead the way. Zal says, got this one. Let me get up. He pulls 2 daggers out from his waist, one in each hand face down.
I'm gonna like gasp and be like, just because they're intimidating.
Relax, these aren't for you. If they were meant for you, you'd already be dead.
And pops up. Let's see. Pops up, jams it in, and falls back down. He steps forward and she says, see, you're too bulky. You spend too much time trying to gain mass. You lose agility. You lack dexterity.
I'm gonna be very careful not to laugh.
And Key is muscular and slender, and she says, let me see your daggers. She leaps, and she gets a huge leap up in the air. She jams both of them into the wall, and then starts pulling herself up, pulls one out, jamming, and then it's the whole, like, ice climbing thing the rest of the way up. And then she gets up top, and you hear tink, tink, tink. And you see a rope fall down in front of you. Says, all right, everybody out of the hole.
Is she gonna be able to, like, she won't be sliding
She's already
while we
up.
try to climb out?
You
No,
you don't
but,
know.
like, remember
you
when-
have no idea what's going on.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, just when I tried to pull them up, I was sliding.
Like
and stuff,
you,
so.
you guys can test the rope, like give it a tug. Yeah, and then she kind of leans over and she says, well, are you going to come or?
I'm coming. I'm gonna jump on the rope. What do I gotta roll, or do I have to roll anything?
Nope. No,
Okay.
it's just the rope's good to go. You're not trying to ice climb a wall or anything. Climbing the rope.
Which is still difficult. At least for me in real life.
Oh God.
No, everybody here is proficient enough to climb a rope up 10 to 15 feet. Now, if you were going like 50 feet, that would take a little more out of you. It's only about 10
Different
or
story.
15 feet up, yeah.
When I get up to the top, I'm gonna thank her and like clap and be like, "You're so impressive."
Listen, no time to patronize me. Just move along. So everybody else can make their way up. And she leans over again and says, come. We have to make sure we meet the merchant.
So yeah, we one at a time. We all climb the rope. Do the other orc dudes climb it, or are they gonna do some fancy stuff too?
Yeah, they climb up. You notice a spike in the ice with the rope anchored to it.
Ah,
It's
well,
almost
no
as if
smart idea.
It's almost as if they've dealt with ice for ever.
Yeah, yeah. They know what they're doing.
You guys wouldn't happen to have an extra one of those
One
that
of
we
these.
could use? Yeah.
So, and she throws one down. What are they called? Like pitons or something like that? What's the proper name for those? Pitons or something?
I don't know.
Sure, I know what you're talking about, but
Put one.
I
Yeah,
don't
put one in
know.
your inventory. Piton.
Who, me?
Yeah. Yeah, you
How
asked
do I
for
add
one,
it to
right?
my inventory? Well, yeah. Why not have an extra one to use?
Just click the
we need
plus, make a blank slot, and put the word Python in there. I'll know what it means.
Okay, what is it? Piton?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a metal spike, usually steel, that is driven into a crack or seam in the climbing surface using a climbing hammer, or in this case, just a regular old war
Brute strike.
hammer.
Because that would have
Jamming
came
it
in
in, yeah.
handy if we had that earlier. So
Right.
we might need it again in the future.
Yeah. She's quick to give you one, almost as if it has. They've got them like they carry them in their kits.
Like
Right.
toothpicks for them.
Right. It's like a lockpick would be for a thief, right?
Mm.
They're gonna
I'm
have
gonna
they're gonna
thank
have
her
some
and
on them.
ask if she wants anything for that.
Nope. Simply
act
the
like it's like
location
a
of the
big
merchant.
deal. Okay.
Shall we continue on our way then? Now that we're all out of the hole?
All right. Yes. So you all make it up to the top,
So,
following
divisional
the
tunnel.
following kind of once everybody gets up top, you start seeing the markings that Hertz was leaving in the surface of like the icy walls and stuff like that.
Gonna say this way, north, and start heading back along my markings.
Okay. And yes, you guys are headed in this headed back in the same direction you had been coming from initially. And you're back on track, but you're not going back towards Sandpoint anymore. You're headed back towards the staircase that leads to the beach. It's going to take you a little while to get there, as if I'm not mistaken, you were probably about a half an hour to an hour away from that point when you had the collapse and fell in.
Yes.
All right, so you are heading back, and you're approaching the area where the stairs were, and the little kind of opening area where the merchant said he was going to stay until the weather let up.
Do we see the merchant?
Let me bring you to the map.
And can we assume that the weather is still nasty?
Yes. The weather is still
Yes, okay.
nasty. Yeah, it sound you can hear it
Okay.
still. You're still hearing the whistling outside coming from. And
Okay.
you guys. Yeah. I think movement's locked, but you can go ahead and start making movement.
Where am I?
As they walk ahead, T says, "So this is the place, huh? This is it?"
Yes. This is where we left him at.
All right.
That's where Birdman was.
Perception roll. You, everybody, the three of you, Rosa, Hertz, and Thurak, you know where he was sitting. You look immediately to the place where he would have had like a little fire or something set up, and he's not there. You notice a trail of blood from where he was. You notice a couple of bottles on the ground. And can I get a...
Before we roll, can I point that out to them?
What is it
For
that you're
what we
pointing out?
noticed?
The
Oh,
blood?
that's yeah, and like everything, just what we see. Be like,
Okay.
this is where he was at. He had his little fire. Now there's like some broken bottles, and you see that blood.
And they start to like, they're like, is this some kind of game? And Zal's kind of steps back and he's like, is this an ambush? Are you trying to ambush us? Ready your weapons! And Key and T pull out their weapons. And they're like standing there looking at you and looking back at like the bloody spot. There's feathers all over the place and a trail of blood. And there's also like, you can see like spots in the, this is all snow, keep in mind, right? This is all like icy in here. An ice map for this type of setup. But nevertheless, this is an ice map. And you can see like a dragging, scraping. You can see like marks in the like the snowy bottom of the cave, and the tracks lead here up the stairs.
Can I start nervously laughing and maybe do a diplomacy check and be like, do you guys really think that we did this? Like, you were just walking with us. You know how, like, we're not those people. Like, we're not even strong at who's going to drag him. I mean, maybe Thurak, but, like, he's so nice. Like, I feel like they know that maybe we're not capable of this, but maybe they think we have, like, other partners or something.
And we wouldn't have brought them back here if we
Exactly.
did something.
But, yeah. So,
And
diplomacy?
they all, yeah, you can roll a diplomacy, sure.
Please be good. Oh.
So they're like, "Ugh, whatever," and he runs past and shoves you all aside, like running past. He's like, "Let's go find the merchant now!" And they run out of here. They like bolt up the stairwell towards the doorway.
They're so fast we couldn't catch up even if we wanted to.
I mean, I guess we
But I kind of want to know what
follow
happened.
them. I know, yeah.
I'm like nosy and invested now.
Right.
I don't want them to get suspicious that we're following them, though.
Is that what you're doing? You're trying to follow
I don't
behind them
know.
to go out and see if you can see what's happening?
I don't know. I
I
don't know
mean-
if that's a good idea.
Can we, like, stay at a distance, but what? And be like, we're here to help if you need help.
They're
need
running
much
at
help,
they're
but-
running at full tilt.
Oh,
They're like full tilt. They are fucking gone. Like they shove you out of the way and they start bolting towards the stairwell.
I mean, can't hurt to at least see what's going on. Hang back, but observe. I guess. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? It's the only thing going on right now.
I know.
As they run up, you guys are kind of
Man,
peering
I'm
up the
nosy.
stairwell. They disappear off into the the whiteness that you guys see at the end.
Oh, like they went outside?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you guys gonna follow or are you guys leaving?
I'm going to follow.
Yeah, I'd like to follow.
Okay, so Rosa as well. You're gonna try and go to the cave and see, or the lip of the beach to see what's happening here.
Yep.
So, let's see here. All come out here. You guys are back here. Second here, get everybody on the map. All right. And you see snowy beach here. And by the time you get to the... How can I grab... Oh. Let's see. It's hard to see through the snow. You see a bunch of outlines, probably about... Yeah. About 100 feet away or so. Let's see, 1 second here. You see about 5 wolves sitting around what you believe to be wolves, things big, large, outlines, kind of walking on all fours. And here. Fighting and growling. Noises, yelling. Can I get a perception check from everyone, please? Rosa, off in the distance, you faintly hear what sounds like Zal saying, "So you call yourselves our allies? Get out here and fight alongside us and prove it. Then I will eat your stupid snoozeberry, plant lady."
I'm gonna start running towards them.
Yeah, same.
Right.
Can we?
I will
Can we
get
only
you.
go our-
You can get to about here, we will say. Anywhere is right there, up till there. And then everybody
They
get
make
them
me feel
sorted out.
super confident.
Right. And roll for initiative.
Now I'm getting all my good rolls. Keep them
Mm.
coming.
As you get closer, you see a pile, bloody pile, exposed ribs poking up through cloth, blood on the snow, feathers, black feathers everywhere. And these wolves are kind of circled around it.
And it's obvious we didn't do that.
Yeah, it's obvious now that you would
Okay.
have had nothing to do. Here.
Okay.
And as you get closer, you start to see what these outlines were that you were kind of seeing back a little further. You can kind of see now. You're still a little too far to make out exactly what's happening, but you can tell blue orcs, a beast on all fours, and they're fighting. All right, top of the order here is Rosa.
How far am I from them?
Roughly, let's see.
Okay, so I need to go. I can move. I'm not actually in a square. Can I move myself in a square to make it to
Sure.
make me be
Right there.
or can I move 30? Can you let me move 30?
Yeah, if
Oh,
you're
no,
you're,
okay.
you're locked, you should be able to.
So that's 25. That's all my movement is. So I just want to
Okay.
see if I can do. Okay, now don't approve this. I just want to see. That's 35. Okay, no, I can't do it. I guess I'll move and I'll do needle darts. To the wolf in front of the big crossborn orc guy.
Zal's?
Just because he's the one that yelled at me to come help. So I
Okay.
want to prove to him if I can.
Go ahead and try to make your attack there.
Yes. I'm gonna be like, see, I'm helping, and take my little thorns and throw them at the wolf.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Oh, yes, sorry.
There. Right. T hauls off and takes a swing at this wolf here. This is first attempt. Misses with her second attempt. And it seems as though she's getting frustrated. They killed the merchant, she screams out. They killed the merchant. And then she's like, they're gonna think it was us. So she's like frantic, swinging.
Where's the other one?
The other... Oh,
Oh, way back
who's
there.
up here. I forgot to put her up here. My bad.
Where'd they go?
I knew she would let it start with, and all of a sudden she was behind us. Like,
This one steps off to the side and starts charging at T. And T takes 5 points of damage in the first attack. When this thing's just snapping at her jaws, you can hear the snapping sound of the jaws coming shut as it tries to bite at T here. Second one misses, and that's 3 for the wolf. This one bites. It's T again. They're biting in, and they've got their teeth, and this one starts like yanking at T's arm. Oops. That. 2 is that. He's yanking. And T is down. Knocked down. Specified that. He is knocked, kind of pulled down to the ground. Prone. You hear a T yelling out, "Get these things off of me!" The next one is you see Key. You take a glance over and you see Key here fighting with one of them, and he snaps in and overextends and goes past, and she immediately takes a full swing. As it goes past her, she sees an opportunity here to take a shot at this ravenous wolf here. And she does. She manages to get a hit in on it. And it gets back up after letting out a yelp from being sliced and attempts another bite. Misses. Hurts. You're ready for battle, but you weren't quite prepared for being kind of beckoned out. Hey, get out here. We need you to fight, sort of thing. But the sight of blood on the floor and the tracks sort of already had you prepared, right? You were prepared for the worst, hoping for the best, but prepared for the worst.
I'm gonna go towards them, not getting within melee range, because wolves and teeth are bad. But I'm going to make sure I'm in a line with wolf number 10 there, and I'm going to hit it with a divine lance.
Is a miss. Would you like to hero point, or are you going to use that 2 actions for this?
I'm going to use a hero point.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's a critical. That'll do double damage.
That's the best case scenario.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, this lance lights up. Basically, the whole, it just gives off a luminous sort of glow the whole way along, and then you see it hit the wolf, and the wolf lets out a loud yelp. You know, despite the fact that the snow is very sort of creating like almost a wall that you can barely see through, you know for sure that it hit just based on the sound that it made.
That will end my turn.
Thurak, you feel like a weird sort of connection to these orcs. Like you don't really, outside of who was it? Your father who was an orc, or your mother?
My mother.
So outside of kind of your relationship with your mother, there's not many orcs where your family's farm is, right? Your father has, tried to get you away from that kind of sort of what they always describe to you as like barbaric, completely just like almost like they were Neanderthals, but that's not what your interaction here has been like. You're almost wondering if they feel the same way about you because they keep calling you Southerner.
Mm. I'm going to do 2 movements and raise my shield.
Right.
And that's all I can do.
Right. This one here is trying to attack Zal's. This is the first attempt. Critical misses its second. Use an action. Owls will immediately swing a giant club. It's like the hammer, essentially, with this big knotted end on it, right down onto the top of this wolf's head.
Ooh.
This wolf here drops as you hear Zal's yell out, "Hey T, how is that extra dexterity helping your sister now?" And you can see she's not too impressed by his jokes as his sister continues to get attacked. Swings the short sword. Drops her neck splitter and reaches for a short sword, so that's an action. Swing is the hit.
Nice.
Attack 2 for the full action. And 6 will charge. Big guy. Just killed his friend. Latch is on. Actually, like the way he hits him is almost like, have you ever seen like the training videos for police dogs? You know, when they just leap in the air and they smash into the target and latch onto them?
Mm-hmm.
That's what this wolf did to Zal's here, and has knocked him prone. On top, like pulling at the arm. You can see blood coming out from beneath the cloth. The little like bracers that Zal's wearing. 2. And this thing is continuing to yank and pull at the arm. The teeth getting deeper and deeper in. Zal's isn't yelling out in pain. He's cussing this thing out in Orcish, and you understand exactly what he's hearing. These are cusses that you haven't heard since you were an undisciplined child, angering his mother.
Okay.
And you haven't heard this in many years. You haven't heard these Orcish curses in many, many years because as you've grown up, you've become more behaved. But when you were a little troublemaker, let's say, you know, just kind of doing what young kids do, annoying their parents, you heard these curses before.
Okay.
It almost, you know what? It almost fills you with inspiration. Let's go ahead and give you a +2 modifier on your next attack.
Okay.
These Orcish like battle cries almost, as it were, like they
Inspire.
speak to you like deeply, and you have no logical explanation as to why. Outside of like, these are, I guess, are my people, right? Like, even though
The sons of my people,
they're not your tribe, right? Like, right? You know, you have no blood attachment to these people, but you have like this ancestral sort of like connection to these people.
Do I put the 2 there now, or wait until it's my turn?
You can wait until your attack here.
Okay.
Zal's will use an action to get up and remove this. Start swinging the club at this thing. Goes the club, and down comes with great force. You hear a loud yelping. Second one swings by and you can hear it whistle. It's swung so hard it whistles, but it misses the other wolf here. All right, are we doing anything? No, we didn't give any actions to them, so it's back to the top of the order with Rosa.
Do I have any of those berries in my pocket? From like walking and trying to feed them, do I have any left over? Or do you want me to do like...
you wouldn't have any left over. You were kind of feeding them. You were making them as you offered them, and you kind of gave it to anybody who wanted it and didn't specify to make an extra one.
Okay, I'm gonna come over to her then, and I will create one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll to try and heal her for some. And that goes on her.
Says, so you would have to put it in her mouth.
Oh,
kind of thing.
Right. Yes, if she's willing to eat it, obviously. I should have asked that. Sorry.
Exactly.
Sorry.
So you present this.
Yes.
And I would hope in her state that she would take it.
I know, especially after like trusting us now, realizing like he said he was gonna eat one. So I'm hoping that she will eat one.
So she comes over, she says, and she's down on the ground, and she's like, the dogs are like sitting there snarling, circling around the opposite side of you, and you rush in and you're like, hurry up, eat this. Tis not a snoozeberry. And
I'm like really scared looking at the wolves. Like I don't usually get this close to enemies, so like I'm terrified, but I'm like, you need to eat this.
And she accepts it.
Okay.
And chews it up and starts to a bit of recovery. Fair bit of recovery. He says, I'm feeling better already.
Perfect.
It's taking slashes with this large two-handed orcish neck splitter. Secure. Two. Seems as though I'm not fully recovered, and she's kind of like limping when she's swinging. She's like, ugh, prepare yourselves.
Oh, fuck.
Rosie, you get bit. They pull a huge piece of vine off of your arm, egg, and like rip. You know, when the dogs get their toys and they shake their head, poof, and the piece of vine goes flying off you. Huge chunk.
I'm gonna start crying. This is why I don't get so close.
Like dogs, can they get distracted by the now chew toy?
Yes, which is seemingly what happens. It pulls and it's just sitting there. It doesn't bother to attack. It's just like shaking this piece around. You think it's going to attack, but it doesn't. And let's see here. T sees an opportunity in this and will use a reactive strike.
Come on, T. Yes.
Comes down hard onto the side and leaves a huge bleeding gash in the side of this wolf. And the other wolf doesn't like this at all. It can tell that its allies being attacked. Its pack is being attacked here. It's not happy about it.
be lucky.
So lucky.
And it's the same thing across the board. Everybody's just fighting off this pack of wolves that are like they're probably starving at this point. It's been days. There hasn't been much wildlife out because of this snow.
Did they eat the bird though? Like, can we
Yeah.
tell?
They ate the bird. The bird is
Oh,
picked
yeah.
apart. The bird is
So
picked
it should
apart.
be
Yeah, it's a
that
corpse.
starving.
Okay.
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 Still
that
hungry,
was the full attack.
I suppose the bird was pretty
2.
skinny, so
True enough.
not a lot of meat there.
Oh,
no.
no. No.
Oh no.
T gets latched onto and pulled and dragged to the ground. T is now prone, or will be when I get the effect here. Attack 3 for the wolf. Down. But it misses. She's rolling around, kicking at the wolf, trying to keep its fangs off of her. She manages to do that while she's down and keeps the jaws away. Hurts.
Okay, well, I'm not going to get too close again. I'm going to use the same cantrip I used last time.
Okay.
Cast Divine Lance at it.
That's a hit.
Yes.
Slowly taking away itself.
Yeah, absolutely. You're hearing these every time you shoot these things kind of into the blur of white snow in front of you. You hear the yelps of the dog, the wolf rather, and you realize that it's likely if I keep sending them in this direction, we're good to go. This thing's going to go down eventually. You're going to stay out of harm's way. All right, and what is third act?
I'm gonna step forward. And that
Oh,
maybe
sorry.
not.
Go ahead. You can
Step-
put that here.
Step
Put that there.
forward.
Okay.
And that I can reach both of those wolves from here, right?
Yes. If you
Yes,
go now, you can do some risky stuff here too if you want. That's like risk
What?
reward. You go here. He's flat-footed, and you can still reach, and you can reach all 3 of them. But they can. You're also flat-footed, and all 3 of them can reach
If I was where?
right here in this square. You are here.
Oh.
You would flat-foot
But-
this guy,
Okay. But
but
would
you
that
would also be
be giving
flat-footed
them
from these
attacks?
2 guys.
Like if I went in between those two, are they going to
No.
attack me?
You don't know.
Because-
You don't know as a player if they have any sort of reaction to
Mm.
that. Like,
But isn't it when you leave a threatened space, not
No,
go into
no. We've
a
already.
threatened space?
It's when you move through the threatened area. Remember we
which
figured that
I
out.
would
We clarified that.
Mm.
That ain't worth the risk to me. They're putting damage on these orcs.
I mean, I guess I'll chance it and go there then.
Oh!
Okay, so just give me a
s-
second to add effects to everything.
And I'm
So
adding.
off guard to you, and off guard to this.
And I get +2 for this attack.
Yes, you get +2 for this attack. Exactly.
Excuse me. All right. Who do I want to? Yeah, I'll try for Wolf 6, I guess.
You have him flat-footed, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
definitely
it's-
attack him. He'll be easier to hit.
Okay. Oh.
Oh,
wow,
you
okay.
didn't even need it. You didn't even need it.
So now my damage, I guess.
Yes. You've got one more attack at the
I
multi-attack 2.
know.
Keep in mind, he's down 2 AC as well because he's flat-footed or off guard.
So I should continue to hit
So-
him?
He is added.
Right.
He is added disadvantage already, so it's easier for you to hit him on like a second.
And if you kill him, that'll be one last person to attack you next round.
Yeah. Did you say I have a +2 on this one as well?
No, just your first one,
No. Okay.
and you
So I
do
will
a multi-attack too.
Yeah, okay. I'm still getting used to the terminology. Oh,
You
and
have a
that
hero
misses.
point?
I do.
I'd use it. Well, sorry, I don't want to tell you what to do, but you should use
No.
it.
Yeah, because that was a pretty bad roll. And I still do it as my second level attack, right?
Yep, yep.
Oh, even worse.
Oh.
Lovely.
Are you kidding me?
Lovely.
Your weapon didn't slip out of your hand. It could have been worse.
Ah,
You're lucky we're at 1.
All right, well, that's it. I can't do anything else, so.
Wait, where are we at here? Her with the short sword. And this thing.
Does she need to stand up first?
Oh, she does need to stand up. Yes.
never prone. Yeah.
Here. Won't take that attack anyway, but yes, she does use an action to stand up. First attack. She took misses, and second with the short sword. Hit. Okay, this wolf here turns around and sees the rest of the pack surrounding T and makes a step. You can go ahead and make a reactive strike, Thurak. You are still off guard. It is no... Just give me a sec to take off guard off of it. Okay, go ahead and make your reactive strike.
On 6?
Yes, on this one. Yes, Wolf 6.
Well, 6, okay. And it's my full that I do, right? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Something.
Kill him.
Something, something.
Damn.
Okay. Right. And it charges her. So it takes that movement. That's one action. Attack. That is a hit.
Is T gonna die?
Definitely.
Yep.
She takes extra damage because that. So she is knocked unconscious. T is down on the ground, and a pool of blood is starting to pool up underneath the snow underneath her. You hear Key yell out, "T!"
These wolves mean business.
There's just so many of them. Holy
Mm.
God. And they're tough.
Zal's rushes up. Find guard. Don't. He lunges forward with the club over his shoulder and lunges forward with a hand and grabs this wolf by its face and just latches onto its face and starts squeezing. And he's squeezing, and you can hear, as soon you hear a loud pop and a yelp, and basically you hear the skull of the wolf crushing in Zal's hands, and he just basically throws the body aside, and blood just kind of pours in.
He did.
Yeah.
One, and he rushes in towards the next one. That turn. Skip our familiars. On your turn, if you plan on doing anything with your familiar, just declare it on your turn, because you got to use the action on your character's turn. So, Rosa, you're up.
But I'm gonna try and stabilize T.
Okay.
So it says the target loses the dying condition. I'm assuming if I do, I have to roll anything for it? I don't think I do.
Let's see here.
But it remains unconscious and at 0 hit points. It just loses the dying
Character
condition.
is
But I must have to
dying at
roll
the start
something.
of turn. Okay. Wounded condition. Healing when. All right, so you're essentially kind of getting up and like just basically stuffing stuff in the wound to stop the try to help at some point slow things
Yeah,
down.
try to stop her from dying.
Right, okay.
But I don't see like anything.
I
to
don't think there
roll.
is a roll for that.
Okay.
Whereas it's under action
It's under
activities, right?
no actions, and it's a cantrip.
Oh, okay. Right. All right.
Yeah, and it costs 2 actions. But I don't see anywhere where it says like to roll.
Nope, there's nothing you have to do. An unconscious.
Okay, so I'm just gonna use like all my medicine skills, start taking gauze out, everything I can, like, like doing like my vines to do something tight to like stop the bleeding in her arm or wherever they attacked her.
Right.
Like, just really try to help get her back together
Okay.
as much as I can.
And that's 2 actions. You have 1 action remaining.
Yeah, and there's really nothing I can do with 1 action. I literally have nothing because I can't do a 1 action heal because I've already used my heal before and it's used up. So
Can you get yourself away from them a little bit at least?
yeah, but I'm scared to like leave her.
I know, like
Maybe I should make some distance.
even if you're like to her corner instead of right in front of her.
You can do a step, which is like you don't. A step is a single action. You carefully move 5 feet. Unlike most types of movement, stepping doesn't trigger reactions such as reactive strike. But you can only go 5 feet, so you can get out of that danger area, and then you can run after.
I was gonna say, can I change it to go here? Actually, because that's still 5 feet. I just no.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's this way basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just so I'm in between them if I need to help in any
Yes, but
way, shape, or form.
you're also stepping back into the threatened area of Wolf 17. Just a heads up.
That's okay. I feel like I need to be close to people to aid. So it's worth the risk, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Where there's 4 of us that are within that wolf's zone kind of thing, does that do anything to like bring it down? Or not bring it down, but
No.
It's
Like
almost
off guard
surrounded.
it? No.
Yeah.
Because
no.
there's not two, like, yeah, they need to be.
Yeah, it needs to
On
be like a
either
line
side.
straight
Yeah.
through. Yeah.
Mhm.
Ah. Okay.
So it needs to be like either side or direct angle kind of thing, like full like tic-tac-toe type thing.
Okay.
All right, we're at okay. Rolled for her. Okay. 10. Let's look at Thorat.
Would she have gotten a reactive strike for that, or is she not even?
She's on the ground basically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
You
That's
can take
right.
one for that.
I can take a reactive strike.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Critical miss.
10,
On
right?
number 10, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's when it snaps, it overextends itself and puts itself right into your line. You have an opportunity to take a wide open attack at this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We'll take it.
I'll take it. Yep. I'll take it.
Yeah, and you send your sword straight through this thing. Down it goes, it just drops. Poof.
Nice.
Yep, that's one action. Or no, that's a reaction. Right.
Yeah.
Its turn
yeah.
is over.
Yeah.
This one.
17. Which one's 17? Oh, that one. Ooh.
It leaps up at you and grabs onto you and pulls you to the ground now after you killed one of its pack. Yanking, you can feel it tugging and pulling on your arm as it yanks you down to the ground. You have trouble balance. We gotta get that off guard off. Oh no, you're technically down. Okay. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. 20.
Thank God.
Second one misses. Continues trying to snap at you. Push it away. It's on top of you almost, and you're on the ground.
It's a tough fight. Even with 3 help.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank God we didn't find them ourselves.
This one sees
Oh my God.
sees Thorak on the ground behind him and starts snapping at him too. You've got two faces snapping at your face. One of them catches you on the shoulder,
Oh,
sinks its teeth in straight through the armor you're wearing.
And I'm dead.
100%.
Unconscious.
No,
Immediately
you're dying.
turns
you're not dead
around
Okay.
and starts snapping at E again. And misses, and critical miss in E. The opportunity to take a swing with a short sword.
Ooh.
Thank God.
He comes down hard as this thing kind of snaps at her and takes this beast's head. Bertz, you're looking on at an incredibly bloody battlefield right now. There's snow, and the contrast of the snow is offset by the crimson red of the blood that is just splattered everywhere in like a 30 to 40 foot radius. There's spray in every direction. It's droplets all over the place. And in the center of this, it's pooling up a lot.
Well, since it's worked well the last couple of times, I'm going to use my cantrip again. And Divine Lance, Wolf number 17.
Okay. That's a hit. And again, your same results. You have been pinpoint accurate with your Divine Lance.
I can't do anything else with one action, so
It's almost as if the person who scribed the spell in its inception has been guiding this bolt for you.
guiding my hand.
To it, exactly, to its location. All right. Thurak, you have no hero points. Cannot spare those. Can I get a recovery check? It's on your main page on the bottom, towards the middle where you're
Recovery check. Do I just click it?
Yeah, just click the dice thing.
You might
Do
need,
I-
might need to double click.
No, I don't think anything happened.
No, doing it?
Do I
Why is
drag
doing
it
the
then?
recovery check?
No.
No, it won't do it. Not doing it.
No.
Okay.
And I've got
There we go. Okay.
some ones
Never
have
mind.
shown up.
So we had to put the 1 down there. You had to be in your dying mode to do that.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you try to recover. So go ahead and roll that. I'm going to leave it at 1. Roll that.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're going to dying 3. When you hit dying 4, you are dead.
Okay.
That is the end of your turn.
It's okay, I have stabilize. So I'm gonna get through.
2, 3, 4.
So that puts the wolf.
Off guard.
Yeah, off guard.
For
Thank you.
sure.
He screams out, "Get away from T!" and comes charging in, sword held, incredibly high, and just lets loose on this thing. After the first one hits, the second one doesn't quite land. You can tell that Key here is full of rage and is not very happy with the current situation. Up comes the club, and it
Do
misses.
they have
its
any
mark.
hero points?
They do not.
Okay. Thought I'd ask.
Never hurts.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
Down comes the
Yes.
club. Wolf collapses. His head is completely crushed by the club.
I'm gonna immediately run to Thurak, like crying and trying my best to stabilize him.
All right. Says, "Hurry, we must get out of here now. Get back inside." And Zalz grabs T and starts dragging her back inside to shelter and safety, the walls of side here. And she says, and you hear Key say, "Hurry up!
Help me drag Thurak.
Mend the Southerner's wounds." And she grabs onto Thurak and hoists him up over her shoulder, starts running inside. I assume the rest of the group is to follow.
Yes. Run
Stay
it
together.
as fast as I can.
The group rushes back inside. There is an incredibly powerful sense of urgency that has overcome. Friends of both groups are essentially dying, just moments away from bleeding out. and they're drugged back inside to what you assume is safety, but you know that not to be true based on the fact that your merchant friend or acquaintance was dragged out of here. But you believe that the threat has been neutralized, and that's where we'll end today's session.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for playing. Good
Thank you,
session.
Dan.
This was a great game. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ugh. I'm like stressed out.
I know.
There was one thing I wanted to do at the end there, but I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, my adrenaline is like, okay, I just want to heal everyone.
That was
Yeah.
that's
That's what I was planning on.
That's as close of a call as we've ever had to death in any of our campaigns. I don't think I've seen anybody get to 3 wounded status. So, yeah, that's really close. So,
Glad I can do that for us.
Do you see the excitement in his nose?
I sure hope any of those medicine checks you might plan on doing work out, but we'll have to find out next session. So, we'll see everybody for session 4 next time we meet.